Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to Day 9 of our Anytown Saga series, as I'm calling it now, I guess. As I've been calling it. We have a low energy today. But of a low energy day today, I'm going to say. It's me, Pippi. I don't know if I'll ever make a second character on this town ever, to be honest. Hey, Andy. I would have went live a little bit earlier, but OBS was doing some fucking bullshit where the display capture just would not capture anything. So I had to reset up. The display capture just to get it to work. Oh, slobs. Sorry. Hey. Dinosaur egg, already have that. A skull of a stegosaurus, we don't have that. It seems nice for what it is. I couldn't wrap my head around regular OBS when I tried using it for the little time I did. Alright, so that's the cell, too. Don't care about you. I can't throw those white inside. White was already on. Alright, so that's fine in there for now. But we just got our basement built. Shim elements? Yeah, I don't know. So I finally got this basement built, which is going to be super easy to pay off. It's just going to take a couple days of saving. I already got the first round of our random storage shit, which I'll probably uniform later. It's into being one thing. I just don't know what yet. But, this could be a good place to keep all of our stacks of tickets. Instead of just leaving them on the floor. Which is nice. I can only put 3 in here, but we should be able to burn through all of them, if not mostly all of them, when we do the end of the month ticket thing. The raffle is the word I'm looking for. But it's kind of bothering me just letting them stack on the floor. Each of these only holds 3 sets of anything, or 3 items in general. The sets just count as 1. So there we go. Alright. What we got? Delivering Valentine's. Nope. It has not been long enough. There's a weed here. It has not been past 24 hours since I buried that. So when it comes to be around 8 o'clock, I'm going to save the game. And then quit to the main menu and then come back. Because then that would have been 24 hours after the shovel was buried. Don't know if that's how it works in this version, but I'm going to see. I remember something about if you buried a shovel for 24 hours, it became a golden shovel. I don't know what it does, other than it looks different. I know in the newer versions, it makes the money rocks spit out gems, and sometimes instead of money. Which is worth less money overall, I think, but maybe not. I don't know. I never thought about it hard enough to crunch the numbers. Gosh dang it. One lower. Hey. Stop it. I might as well bite the bullet early and go see if he has a fishing rod, which I'm hoping is yes. It'd be a lot of fun to start collecting some of these things. Especially before March starts, because I don't know if the... I guess it is only the 16th. What am I thinking? You still got plenty of time. I don't know if it registers as a... Oh, there's a big spot down there, though. I don't know if it registers as a leap year in this game, like it actually is in reality. They thought that far ahead. Oh, nice. Some of these. We didn't get any reply letters from the letters we sent yesterday, which either means they're taking a while in the mail, or it means that people got fucking weirded out. So, no idea on that. So, but we'll see. Maybe when the hour mark comes, Pete will come and deliver shit. Not that one. I don't even remember this rock existing. Oh, we got gyroids. Okay, well, easy money, but more pockets taken up. Also, I need to throw these away. I know you can use these as impromptu inventory slots, but I don't like doing that unless I'm like really farming for money. There we go. No, wait, I might as well keep that on. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, on the not really bad side, but we didn't really get that many good fossils to even sell. These are the really common cheapy ones. Stegosaurus skull's nice though, because that means I think all we need now is the tail and it's done. Flower. I thought that was a weed. It's flowers. How's your day been, Andy? I'm sorry. I'm having a real low energy day today. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm at that state of like right before you settle in to go to sleep, like all day today. And it's not a bad place to be on your day off, to be honest. It's when that happens on your work days that it sucks. That's fair. Neither did I. I need to go talk to Sable before I forget. Wait, Mabel. And Sable. Yeah. Now she has time to talk instead of just saying she can't. That's nice. I believe I was playing City Folk before I ever found out about that little system of you just have to persist on talking to her all the time and she opens up. Cobb! Check Discord. Where? Oh. Shut up, phone. I muted you for a reason. Jazz button? I was thinking about streaming some of that, actually, after Animal Crossing, but I have a grocery delivery coming at around 9, so I might have to take a break, but then I have work in the morning, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to, and then probably instead of pushing myself, I really shouldn't. That's nice. Hey Nick, man, what's up? That. Okay. Hey man. Oh, I hate talking to them when I'm holding a tool. Oh yeah, it snowed yesterday. No wonder there's gyroids. I wasn't even thinking. Nick, are you familiar with a game called Jazz Punk? I'm just curious. I showed Andy last night for the first time, and then Miko popped in randomly because Miko's a big fan of that game, apparently, which makes sense, knowing Miko's sense of humor. By title only? Okay. It's a game I'm thinking about streaming. Although I might have to put a small disclaimer at the front, because that game does have some, like, motion sickness occurring, apparently. As Andy made me aware of. Because I'm like, I've never experienced motion sickness from games. Like, never. I get it in the car extremely rarely on really long. Yeah. Like, I'll attest. The movement's really slidey. On purpose. It did it on purpose. I know why, but... I wasn't even reading what she was selling. But the camera is, like, super... At least when I'm playing it on controller, I don't know if I can try to finagle it so I can just play it with keyboard and mouse. That might actually work out better. Because then I'll be using a smooth mouse instead of this Switch controller for camera controls, which I'm not used to, because it's been a long time since I played console games properly. At least at this point. I haven't checked in the store, actually, if he had a fishing rod yet. Knowing my luck, he won't, but you never know. Maybe he'll finally get one in stock after freaking 9 days. Not really bitter about it anymore. I'm just kind of, just like, come on, man. You don't have to be this way. And we got our basement built, which is nice. Oh, there's Mitzi. Mitzi and someone else. Oh, wait, they're in a good mood. Wait. That's the, if I'm not mistaken, that makes it, like, their conversation is more effective, which I want to take advantage of. I will. Tonight, I can't, because the more I think about it, I have a grocery delivery coming at around 9, somewhere between 9 and 10. Because the pantry's been getting low on my stuff, like really low. But, sorry, I'm really spacey today. Oh, but yeah, if I have to do that and then take a break, because I got a couple of things that need to be put in the fridge and everything, and I want to put them up proper, it'd probably be like, probably 10 to 10:30, depending on when they show up before I could stream again. But I do have work in the morning, and I have to wake up and actually shave, which will take a little extra time. So I just can't do it tonight. But I was definitely thinking about doing it. You can't have this Stego skull. I'm sorry, Mitzi. Yeah, I think I'm a lot more spacey today than I was, like, than I usually am. It's really weird. Oh, so Nick. Oh, hey, Mari, it's cool. Yeah, then, take care, man. Doing that. Nick, so I crunched the numbers. Do you know how much I'm spending on commuting to work alone per week? Freaking, it ends up being like $3 short of $100 a week. Just getting Ubers back and forth. So I was trying to look up ways earlier to like, what's his name? But I can't really think of anything outside of like getting a bike and shit, but... Oh, crap. We can do that. But I really don't want to ride a bike somewhere that I have to cross a highway every day, 2 times each way, and every time I get off my... Like, pretty much every time I get off my shift, all I want to do is die, because I'm tired. It's a very frantic, fast-paced job. Oh, I want to take this peach? I'll take a peach. What? Alright, we have a second chance at our peach tree. Sweet. That's amazing, actually. Is Lyft really cheaper? Sometimes. Striking outfit. Oh, your internet died again, Andy? I don't know what's going on with your internet. So we do have a second chance at the peach tree, which is nice. That'd be a nice little tiny bump in revenue every now and then. Let's see. Especially if we can, if he's selling an axe today, we can chop down an existing tree that I like the placement of and replant it. That'll give us a 100% guarantee of the thing fucking growing, which is nice. Not that one. That's kind of the thing about Uber I've noticed is that other than like my first month here, not my first month, my first month of like riding with Uber, the prices have been extremely consistent. Oh, there we go. Every time. It's always $6.87 and then I give $1 tip every ride. So it's $7.86 each way. 2 times a day, so it does add up, which kind of sucks. I was trying to look into, and this is going to sound really stupid, but this is going to have a lot more form of control for me. To get one of those adult tri-wheeled scooters, and they're kick scooters. They're not motorized. But the issue I'm having is finding one that comes with tires, like tires that can go on pavement, but they're big enough tires that they're not going to trip over tiny cracks. Because I don't want to trip over a tiny crack when I'm in the bike lane next to an active highway. Oh, you guys went and saw it? Cool. Now that I've gotten to know some of the people at my job, I might see about trying to orchestrate some kind of, what does this look like, by the way? Oh, fuck, it's really weird looking. I might see about trying to orchestrate some, like, some kind of carpooling thing that's better than just the thing I was doing before, which was, like, my manager just giving me drives. Well, that's not too bad looking, but I still like my bubbles. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, I can 100% tell that, like, I just can't hold a thought today. That's the real problem. You guys can probably tell just from the way I'm talking. Like, I don't feel super tired. I just feel really relaxed all day. But, like, my brain is, like, oozing out of my ears. There we go. Right. Okay, so we got one more, possibly, somewhere. Purple tie-dye. And I don't like that. Oh, another striking outfit. Great. It's free money at least. Horribly. No, I loved it. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading your guys' conversation about the movie. If I'm being quiet, that's why. Yeah, it's lazy boy hours right now, man. Oh, right, that's my shovel. Don't dig that up yet. In fact, if there, you know what, I might cut today's stream just because it's so laid back. If there's no fishing pole and we have no other objectives to do, I might cut the stream a bit early. And by that, I mean, I'll cut Animal Crossing a bit early, and I'll move on to something else while I have time. I don't know what yet. I don't want it to be Jazzpunk. I want Jazzpunk to be its own thing one day. Oh, nice stereo. Basement's nice, man. Is it like 46,000 something? 49, that was close. That's almost a 6, you just gotta turn it on its head. That's not nearly as much as it would have been if I would have got the other thing first. Oh, he has it, finally! I buy it and he just fucking breaks it in two while he looks at me. Well, we finally have the holy trinity of the basic ass tools in this game. Only a week and a half after I started playing. So there we go. You know, I'm gonna sell these things, so I don't really care what order they're in right now. None of these are the ones I want right now. That's not too shabby. Put that over there. Some red tulips, hell yeah. Once spring comes around, I'm gonna be so glad I did all this prep work with the flowers. There we go. Sorry, I had to adjust my seating for a second. Am I dropping frames? I don't see a warning about it, but it looks like I might be. Oh, there's Joan. I don't want to do this, the stock market stuff. I never could really get, at least not now. Eventually I will, but I gotta get more in the groove with my finances in the game first. Alrighty. So we can start fishing. I had a feeling... I was gonna say, is this the fossil I'll be happy? Nope. Okay. Any Sputnoid. Sputnoid. Because it's like, it makes beep boop noises like Sputnik, the satellite. Oh, right. This is a spot I always want to put flowers, but I always don't. Because I always forget it's here. I don't think I'm going to put it there, though. It looks... I think I had the right idea. Yeah, one more down. There we go. That's perfect. Plant some tulips. I think I feel a little less. I'm not worried about scaring the fish right now because I'm not going to start fishing right this second. There's cob. Tank. I don't care about tank as a weed. Definitely care about that though. While I'm here, I might as well dump off this skull. Check real quick, check around here. Fossils, I don't think I've checked around. I still really wish they had a section in the museum that was for gyroids, because there's a giant collection of so many different families of gyroids. It's like, why would they not? You know? Maybe the problem is that there's too many gyroids, and they wouldn't be able to fit them all in a room. Like, even in the newer versions, there's so many. It's a good time. Probably should check the lost and found. Did I not? No, I did. I was about to say, did I go into the museum, talk to him, just press B and not actually download it? Donate it, not download. And then just leave. I've done that many times before. Okay, I don't believe there's anything there. Got a couple of gyroids, and I've already checked down here because this is like where Mitzi was earlier. Yeah, it's hanging. Is our character begun? I don't remember how long it takes for the character to begin the tanning process. It might be 2 weeks of straight play. I can't remember. It's a weird little hidden system. I don't think the footpathing system's in this one either. I think that was definitely in the future. Because I know in New Leaf, if you run the same directions all the time, like if you take the exact same path, actual dirt paths will slowly, very slowly build up over time, and you'll have actual dirt roads in all the directions you're running. I really don't feel like I still gotta bury these flowers though, but I really don't feel like looking for that last fossil. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, weird. Those might be all of the reply letters to the letters I wrote yesterday. Which means if he's taken off now, it probably means that by the time I go back to my house, they should have letters waiting for me. Which would be cool. Especially if they like my grammar and don't think I'm creepy. It's really hard to find that sweet spot. I know there's some very specific phrases and things you could say in very specific ways to always tick off those boxes, but I don't want to do it like a robot. I want to make it feel a little more personalized. And this one, and then one more. Oh, that's everything. Unless I happen to stumble across the other one, which I don't think I will. Okay. Are there any flowers? Yep, I did. There, and then I think here. No, like there. That's a good place for another flower. And those are what, white tulips over here? Yes, and then what was down here? Yellow. Do I have any red? No. No pansies. What was this? White pansies. Oh, the holes do disappear. Do yellow. That should be fine. Oh yeah, especially since it's those ones. Those are my favorites. Okay. Oh, yep. Mail. Might be more fossils or actually like some return gifts, which would be nice. Oh, it is a return one. Yo, Bippy, it's me, Cobb. Oh, Mathilda made me take this even after I said no. Okay, so he liked my letter I wrote. Mitzi liked my letter. That's good to know. Chief liked my letter. That's really nice to know. Maddie liked my letter. And Bob liked my letter. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. I was actually kind of nervous because I really hate the grammar system in this game. I think the reason all my letters get shit on so hard is because, and everyone who knows me can attest to this, when I write things, like when I text things or write things in like Discord, I talk almost exclusively in run-on sentences that contain at least one comma. At least 1 to 2 commas per sentence. And I don't think the game likes that. Sewing machine, that's interesting. Number 67 shirt. Nice. Oh no. I sold my bubble shirt. I kept the purple tie-dye one by accident. Oh. I didn't switch the background back before I sold it, and I didn't check the names. Oh, that sucks. Well, luckily I still got this one. I still got my original. That's all I need. My damn swirls. Open. White golf bag, I do not care about that. And a Neo Classic. Is that the one that's really disappointing? Yeah, that's the one that's really disappointing. It's got a really cool name, but it's got no substance. Alright, take that. Okay, it has officially been over 24 hours since I buried that shovel, so I'm going to sell these things. After I throw away these letters, I'm going to sell these things that I do not want. And then I'm going to save the game, quit, go back to the main menu, log back in, and dig up the shovel. And if it's a golden shovel, then I did it right. If not, I'll keep it in my pockets, and then I'll have to see, look up a guide or something, because I don't remember how to do it. I know you don't bury it in the shining spot, because then it becomes a tree that'll die 100% of the time. Yes, so take that one piece of paper I don't care about. That one shirt, sewing machine, that. Okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna save this peach until I get an axe, because I'm not scared it's gonna die again. I don't want to risk it. I was so disappointed when that first one died. I buried it in a big opening, not that even that close to any of the, like not even close to the dock where I planted it by, and it still died. Very strange. Drop it down here. Alright. Save and quit. Okay. And while that's all going on, I'm going to go ahead and also take a bathroom break. So just hold on, everybody. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, let's see if I did this right. Just going off of memory from when I was little. I really don't remember. That might have just been like Wild World and onwards. Ah, it didn't work. Okay. It might be like 3 days or something. I really don't remember. Well, either way. We tried. Whoop. Oh yeah, we need something here. There we go. Nice little splash of blue. Well, it's good to know everyone liked my letters. There. Now, this game doesn't have the feature where it tells you if something you catch is new, so you actually have to keep track yourself. Regular bass. This game's naming convention for the fish is also a little bit different. Oh, that looks big. Oh. Try that. Okay, jerk ass fish. Alright, it's gonna be like that. Oh. Oh, I see. You son of a bitch. Did you guys see how fast that was? The fake out, I didn't even know he was gonna go for it, so I was waiting that extra second to even see if he'd go for it. Oh, that's right, you can't do the... You can't do the long cast in this version. Come on, come on. This is kind of small. Was it a pond smelt? Oh, bitterling. Also, I don't know if this version didn't have fishing sounds, or if my game's bugged. Because I usually, when I fish, I go by audio alone. Like, I see the fish get interested, and then after that, I like close my eyes and listen. So for this, I'm going purely by visuals now, because I'm not hearing any noises. Oh, come on, fish. I guess that's why they put the dock there. Nope, too high there. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Got it. Freshwater goby. Or gobby. I still don't know. I used to call them goobies when I was little, because I thought that sounded funnier. Oh, no, that's a pond smelt. Okay. Feels good to actually be doing something for collecting, at least. How many fish are there in this version? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 4, 5. So there's 40. 8 times 5 is 40. So there's 40 fish in the game, which is like nothing compared to the other versions. But yesterday might have been our chance to catch that super rare one in the ocean. I don't know if snow counts as rain. Oh, it's just one of you again. Yeah, it's kind of wigging me out. There's no sound for the fishing. Has it always been like that? I might need to like look that up. This is really wigging me out because I'm waiting for like the plunk noise. Hey, dick. Dick fish. Oh, it landed in the middle of you and that counted as you seeing it? Come on. I don't care about you, mole cricket. Here we go. See bass. Got him. Looks slightly bigger. I don't think the size chart works the same way in this game as it does in the other ones, but that looks pretty big. Fifth one's always a hit. Oh, it's just one of you again. Alrighty, no, get rid of you. Here we go. Fort. Oh. Right. I got so used to my Animal Crossing New Leaf Town having the Beautiful Town initiative, which basically means that one of the biggest things is that there's no more trash in the water. I actually completely forgot trash in the water was a thing. Fifth one's always a hit. There we go. That's just garbage fish anyway. But this is the only version of the game that has a dump in it. And that's pretty much the only thing you can do with it. You can also sell it for 0 bells. If you mix it in with other things, he doesn't really complain. But I like the headcanon of my guy having to drag it over to the dump and just dropping it. Alright, Andy, have a nice night. Get him. Hey! I got you. That was a dick move. I really don't care about you, mole cricket. Let's go away. I hate that noise. Alright, let's get ready for a lot of him talking. Don't eat these. Here we go. Ooh, part of the green tapestry. What? Please don't care of this fellow? Yes, yeah, okay. Come on. He's gonna say this about every common fish. There you go. Seriously disappear from time to time. Try to search my baddie. Yep. Tapestry. Yep. Get used to that line, everybody. Every common fish, he's gonna say that exact same line. They did a lot better of a job in the next games where A, he talks less and you can still speed through it, and B, he actually says quote-unquote information about the fish, which is nice because some of it's more about like folk tales and stuff, which is also cool. I guess that is part of their history technically. Oh yes. You know what I might do, Nick, actually? I might try to invest in one of those the 3-wheel bikes, where they got the it's basically an adult trike. It sounds ridiculous, but they're a lot more stable and a lot safer than regular bikes. I might do that. That way I don't have to worry about. That way I don't have to worry so much about, like, you know, what if there's a rock that wasn't there before, and I just happen to, when I'm trying to go around it, I just happen to skid it on the side, and then I fall on the road. But yeah, this $100 a week thing is killing me. The more I look at my finances, I'm like, I'm just spending so much money just going to work. Granted, I make $12 an hour. So it's like if you want to get semantic, it's like 19 something. So it's a little bit over an hour and a half of my day at work just to get there, which kind of sucks. But it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. And I have to remember, I'm not paying a car note. I'm not... Oh, I don't have things done, actually. I'm not paying a car note. I'm not paying insurance. Which I feel like paying a car note and paying insurance would be more expensive. But I don't know. Because technically I'm paying... I work 5 days a week typically. It's $20 each way. So I'm spending $400 a month on transportation. Just to get to work. I don't really go much else other than just to work. So, I don't know. I don't actually know what the going rate is for, like, car notes and stuff. I guess it really depends on the make and model, obviously, and the condition and whatever. But I don't know. Because in my head I was justifying, like, oh, at least I'm not paying for all this other stuff, so maybe it's not so bad, but I don't know, maybe it's worse. There's no buses in this area. That would be a dream. Oh, that'd be a dream. Oh yeah, I saved and quit the game. Well, my brain is fried today, apparently. We've done all our daily chores, we caught some fish. I'm gonna definitely do more of that. I'm just in a really weird mood today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just end this one a little bit earlier than usual. Yeah, that's what my heart's telling me is the right thing to do. Talk to a few peeps. No, it's $6.87 base plus $1 for tip each way. So, oh, I forgot to mention that. Shit. Every day for lunch when I get lunch break at work, because I usually catch a light breakfast at home. I know I don't have to tip. I don't know. I'll work on it. I know I don't have to tip, but like I know that Uber drivers get paid garbage for short rides if you don't tip. So I figured friggin' oh yeah, I forgot. I'm running display capture. So thanks. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I know. I don't know. We'll talk more about this later. But